LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play.
First, they don't hit.
Love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep the...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space. I'm on the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Collins. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. caught behind the line. It's Humphries. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. On the return, it's Johnson. When he's got some space here. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing them. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Collins. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, great job here by this. From Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get? Try to add to this. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. It's a fumble.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass falls incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick juke. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Second down now after the sack. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Evans. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. And they shake off that mistake and get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. To the air, it's Collins. He'll take a deep shot. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Oh, I love
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Arizona's offense trots out there to open this game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So LSU's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. And completion sets up a second down play. Looking to pass, it's Fifita. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. The speed there, they finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing the...
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Collins. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Coordinator tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. A change of direction. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see?
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. Dropping back, it's Collins. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that is no good. Lead. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll run it with the draw play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for the passing game. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Arizona, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Remember last time, going for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. Went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. To pass. It's Fifita. And it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
LSU, 38. Arizona, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return. It's out. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The sure hands. It's Johnson.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the...
And the pressure gets to him again.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Collins. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And that's the 2. This offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just... Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
To throw, it's Fifita. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Find a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. Breaking through defenders. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage. at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup...
Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Offense operating from the pistol. The back's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Tar Heels will have to punt this one away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to midfield. Touchdown, LSU. Huge play by the special teams. You're trying to win a playoff. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the